Why GLAAD ripped Megyn Kelly for a number 039 failing and number 039, the LGBTQ community. GLAAD is not happy with Megyn Kelly. After the Today host interviewed Jack Phillips, the owner of the cake shop who refused his services to same-sex couple, and his Alliance Defending Freedom attorney Kristen Wagner on Friday, GLAAD is both shredding Kelly and demanding airtime to challenge the baker's false narratives. The organization posted a lengthy blog post Friday titled, "Megyn Kelly failed the LGBTQ community and viewers with Masterpiece Cake Shop segment this morning." Today Megyn Kelly allowed her morning show to be nothing more than a Trojan horse to push the talking points of a known anti-LGBTQ group, Alliance Defending Freedom, into homes across America, GLAAD President and CEO Sarah Kate Ellis said in a statement. Parents across America tune into talk shows like this for fair and balanced presentations of news stories, and nothing about this egregious segment was fair or balanced. Kelly and her producers failed to fact-check blatant false narratives about this case and merely extended her Fox News legacy of sitting idly by as anti-LGBTQ agendas are pushed forward. Megyn Kelly is clearly choosing sides, GLAAD also tweeted. "That's not responsible journalism. LGBTQ people demand a chance to respond on air." According to GLAAD, these are the 5 statements in Phillips' 9 minutes of airtime that the organization would like to challenge. The segment includes 20 seconds of recycled interviews of the LGBTQ couple Jack Phillips refused to serve and dedicates over 5 minutes to an interview with an ADF lawyer, again, an anti-LGBTQ hate group, and Jack Phillips. The ADF's history of pushing anti-LGBTQ cases is ignored. Additionally, Kelly provided absolutely no context about the well-documented and extensive anti-LGBTQ agenda of the ADF. Megyn Kelly opens the segment by falling directly into the ADF's trap and saying the story is about a cake. "We begin this morning with a cake. That cake makes it all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. This. Not. About. Cake." Religious exemptions laws would allow doctors, landlords, adoption agencies, funeral homes, and more to legally deny service to LGBTQ families and other marginalized communities simply by citing religious beliefs. How did Megyn Kelly's producers fail to prep her about how that these laws could open floodgates to discrimination not just against same-sex couples, but also against unmarried couples, single parents and others across a wide array of areas and businesses? A bakery could refuse to sell a cake for a Jewish wedding, or for an interfaith couple's marriage. An indoor playground could refuse to host a child's birthday party because the child's mother is unmarried. A pharmacist could refuse to fill a woman's birth control prescription unless the woman provided proof that she's married. A hotel could refuse to provide a room to any couple who didn't show a valid marriage certificate. A pediatrician could refuse to treat the child of a lesbian couple because of a belief that only opposite-sex married couples should be allowed to be parents. Chiron, Supreme Court case of religious freedom or discrimination. Wrong. The case is not about religious freedom, it's about asking for religious exemptions for existing non-discrimination laws like the one on the books in Colorado, that would allow for open discrimination of LGBTQ people. Just last week, more than 40 organizations including GLAAD called on mainstream media to use factually accurate terms about this case, and not fall into ADF talking points about so-called religious freedom. Megyn Kelly, hundreds gathered outside the court to protest on both sides. While true, a critical piece of information here is the rally organized in support of Jack was hosted by Tony Perkins, president of another SPLC-designated anti-LGBTQ hate group, Family Research Council. The other side is not artists, bakers, or everyday people of faith, but anti-LGBTQ activists. Perkins supports the dangerous and scientifically discredited practice of so-called conversion therapy and has called LGBTQ advocates terrorists. It is also worth noting that Kelly hosted Perkins on her Fox News show over 13 times, despite his extensive and fringe anti-LGBTQ record. Hasn't the media learned that if you are going to talk about both sides, you better talk about who exactly is represented in the crowds? Megyn Kelly, you can see the artistry of the cakes, they're beautiful. That's probably one of the reasons why the couple wanted one. Kelly is pushing the ADF talking point that these cakes are artistic expression. The facts of this case are not about art. That's why bakers and other artists are silent on it. It's about a business refusing service granted to everyone else merely because they are LGBTQ.